Hey Jody,
Hey, Maya.
thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you've been in the course for a while now, and I know you've been through like several stages of it, through several levels. You've gone all the way through level three, so people see you in my videos, and I kind of wanted to just give you and myself an opportunity to talk more directly about the course and how it's going for you, how your business is going. So that's what I invited you for. So tell me
Perfect.
about that. I mean, like, what attracted you to this course, and what do you want to say about it to start?
What attracted me to the course is you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I was in Scott's.
Yeah.
I started with Scott, right? And
Yeah.
then I had reached out to you and said, like, how are you doing this and how are you so successful? And you were like, okay, here's the deal. And this is
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so I came and we did level one and my
True, it was a
practice,
while ago. You're right.
yeah,
Yeah. Go
my
ahead.
practice changed after doing level one.
It,
And
it
then,
changed? How?
yeah,
How did it change?
I got more consistent.
Good results.
Yeah, like you have a way of explaining things that my head understands.
Yeah.
I love Scott and I think he's brilliant.
Yes.
He doesn't explain things the way my head gets them often, and I walk
Right.
away and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
Okay, right.
So then when I joined in with you, it was like, oh, it's
The-
you get the nuances, you get the little pieces, you get the intuition, you I've learned through through you how to wind it all together because Scott doesn't do that. Scott's
Okay.
very linear and
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's not how my brain works, right? And so like adding I think it was good for me to do Scott first, have Scott's first to get a
Yeah, of
base.
course.
But having being in year level 1, 2, and 3 has made the difference in bringing myself to my business rather than me
Wow,
just
that's a great statement.
going.
Bringing myself to my business. I love that. I love
Yeah, rather than just like showing up and reading the questions off the thing. It's like you've taught me how to go inside and like, what is the next question?
Wow, really?
Yeah,
That's deep.
and
Wow.
listen to what they say. Like I had a session yesterday, and I had my sheet, and I was like, I don't even need this.
Exactly right.
He
That's
was
right.
off in left field somewhere, and so I just followed him,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
it was amazing. It was so good.
So I guess it's kind of like, and because I'm interested in this feedback too as a trainer, just to design my course. I mean, I do feel that part of where the course is going now is I do teach all the technical parts, obviously, because you need those. But I am moving towards like, what's the felt sense and how do you develop that and how do you become more, at ease and have more confidence in it. So, I mean, I'm just reflecting back, like I'm glad to hear the feedback that that is where it's going for you. And so my follow-up question is, how does that make it easier for you to work and how does that make you more profitable?
I have more confidence.
Yeah, right.
Like so discovery calls are super challenging for me because I want to say things like, "Oh, no pressure," and then I'm
Yeah,
like, "No, you don't say that," and go with the like, "No, I'm really good at this.
yeah,
I'm really good at this," and trusting that.
yeah,
And if I can trust, like when not if when I trust that, the rest kind of just falls in line like a puzzle.
exactly. That's right.
Yeah, and it makes my sessions easier
Yep,
and flow better.
yep.
So I'm not left in the dust, and more importantly, my person isn't left in the dust,
Yeah.
wondering like what the hell just happened.
What do you mean left in the dust? Like before you felt like you couldn't quite like capture it or put it into, wasn't always complete?
I couldn't. It felt like they weren't quite rounding that corner.
Something was missing. I know what you mean, right?
We were almost there, but there was like
Yeah. Yeah,
one
you
piece.
can't.
And now that I'm going from my intuition more often and not
Yes.
questions on the paper,
Yeah.
I'm getting that piece to help them around the corner, and then their salute. It's like they get around the corner, and the solution's like right there.
How do you feel that the scaffolding of levels one, two, and three helped you to get there? That's a hard question.
No, it's a really good question. It's like level one is really, we just did it again. I just did it
Yeah.
again with you. And it brought me back to the basic principles, especially just like be curious.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I forget that and I'm
I
off like
know.
for the solution with them, right? And
I
it's like, no, 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 no,
agree.
no.
Yeah.
Slow your roll. My job is to be curious because if
That's
I'm
why
not,
and just
yeah,
to interrupt you, sorry to interrupt because you're saying really good stuff, but that's why I really love reteaching level one and having repeat students, and even having you volunteer and keep going because of exactly what you just said. Like the basic principles will carry you through and will take you out of a jam later, even at advanced levels. Okay,
yeah.
but sorry to interrupt. Yes. Just to say, like, taking the level one over and over is so valuable. I love it, like, for that same reason.
And it, I don't know whether you changed it or whether I changed or what
I
happened.
did change it, yes, but you
It,
changed too.
it landed differently
Yes,
this time
you
in
know,
that it was like,
it's more compact now, isn't it?
well, it's more compact, but it also was like, I don't know what the word is. It's not streamlined, but
Yeah, I
it gave
know.
me less wiggle room around
Yeah,
the principles,
yeah, I know what you
right?
mean. Yeah,
So like the principles are now like they're the
solid.
six. They're solid. And I know what that is.
Yes.
So it makes it easier to take the principles and then my intuition and kind of meld them together. And I'm still going in the right direction and I'm still following them.
Yeah. Okay,
It
and
makes
for people who are listening who are like, "Oh, I don't know what they're talking about." I know we don't, I'm not going to go over it now, but are they simple and easy enough the way I've laid them out that you can just do them and be good at hypnosis?
yeah.
I mean, that's my goal is that yes, there's no content, but at least there's infrastructure you follow, and then you can hypnotize someone from that. That's the goal of my level one.
It's like you've got the frame of the building,
Yeah,
you've got
exactly.
the walls up, and then like I
Yeah.
get to decorate with my
Yes. And would you agree that levels two and three are those next steps? And how do you see that? Because I interrupted you after level one.
yes, because like I feel like level one is like the foundation where like I've got the roof, the walls, the foundation, the house is built.
Yep.
I've got the structure of the house.
Hmm.
But then like level two is like the furniture and the paint on the walls and the
That's right.
carpet.
That's right. Exactly. Which are essential, but not as essential as the structure. Correct.
Yeah. And then level three is
Exactly. It's like
art.
painting, wallpaper.
And like level three to me is like the art and the where
Yeah,
are you putting your belongings in the house
that's
and
right. The
making
customization, the custom piece. Exactly. Oh, that's so
yeah.
good what you just said. That's so beautiful. And that's exactly how I see it as well. I love it. I love that description. Exactly. And that's
And
why I
when
say, go ahead.
I describe it like that to people, they're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
Hmm.
So would you say that hypnosis is easier from taking the course? Becoming a someone who's
I,
dependable at putting people into a trance?
I wouldn't say it's easier.
Yeah. More predictable?
It's more predictable and it's simpler.
Good. Simpler, I'll take that. Hmm.
I don't like ease to me means like I can sit back and just like let it unfold. And I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think I can do that
I agree. I
because
agree.
I have a level of responsibility here.
Totally. It's difficult. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
I always tell everyone, and it's energy drain. I mean, it's not draining, but it's energy consuming.
Yeah.
But what
But I
I'm
find
looking more, yeah, go ahead. The professional part is I know more about it and I can discharge it and pull it off more consistently or very consistently. Do you feel you're very consistent at this point?
yes. Yes. And I feel like it's simpler
Yeah.
for me and them to follow.
And are you able to charge more or make more because
I
you work
started,
less?
yeah, I started charging 900 and now I'm charging 15.
Exactly. And do you feel that you also make more because you work less hard to get where you're going? Because that's part of my goal with with the business part is not only teach you the skill, but also make it so that you don't have to spend as many hours so that you do better on a business level, more scalable.
Yes, I was doing 900 for a six pack, and now I'm doing 1500 for a four pack, but usually only using two or three. And the marketing piece has changed for me
Yes,
since following you, and I'm batch shooting more, and
that's cool.
it's it's not as complicated as I was making it.
Yeah, right? And are you learning that from what? Skills group?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's another part of why I have you on and why we're talking right now is because now the system, my training has all these choices and how far you want to get into it. But also on a monthly basis, we are meeting for work, for practice, for questions. And you have been doing that for a while. And I think what you're saying is now it's demystifying the difficulty level so that I can just do it.
Well, and it going, I don't always get there because my life is insane, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's a community. What you've
Yeah,
done is created a community, and I
that's right. I
personally,
just put that on my ad, a conversational hypnosis
I need
community.
a community. I can't do this by myself
I know, I
because if
know.
I do
Not
this
that
by,
many of us either, so it's like hard to find our cohort.
well, I get lost,
You
and then I
know,
go sit in my chair.
you know. Well,
There's
it's true. We're all working on Zoom. A lot of us are, and a lot of us are working for ourselves, and we're in a fringe business also.
Mhm.
So it can get lonely out here.
Yeah, and because there's not a lot of people doing what we're doing,
Exactly. Who are you
it
going to talk to? Right.
yeah, who do you talk to about what's
I
actually going
know.
on?
That's exactly what I wanted. And by the way, as I told you this year, I wanted to make it even more community and organized and available. So I hope that's what's happening is it's like a
Mm.
respected place you can go to practice, to talk, to get support, to ask questions, to troubleshoot,
Well, yeah,
specifically
and
for yourself.
forming relationships with the other people, so I can
Yeah,
just I if I have a question about, like, one of the other gentlemen in the group, he's a therapist as well, and
yeah,
moving over. So if I have questions about, like, how do I record my notes for this?
yeah, exactly. You can talk to him.
So we talk back and forth often about the back end stuff because we have to do it a little bit differently because of our associations.
I
Right.
love
And then he's been super helpful. And then talking to another woman who's like, how do you do this around kids? Because she's got
it. Right.
one little one, and she navigates. So, like, okay, this is how do you do this? She's like, very carefully. Right. But, like, just
Yeah,
talk.
it's true. There are other people in our group, but we also do have a strong contingency of women and of mothers.
Mhm.
And I think that's also a rarity is like, women who are entrepreneurs and solopreneurs and have been through things
Mhm.
and are still, finding a way to have a service offering for the heart. It's special.
And
They,
the
they
spiritual
used to
component,
label us in the past, and now here we are.
I know. And the spiritual component is, I find, really helpful because I'm not traveling alone.
Oh, good.
Right. I love that. Like, I
Yeah,
love that.
me
I
too.
almost wore my witch's shirt today.
Your Witcher?
My witch's shirt.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
So, but I don't know. The doors are opening,
Cool.
and I'm just really like,
That's awesome. I love that. What a great download and summary.
well, and I'm growing with it.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say one more thing I'll ask you before, we stop talking about this. So what about on the human level? Because I know you've been through like, a lot of sessions, a lot of practice. Like,
Mhm.
how do you feel about it aside from obviously working in hypnosis is partly has a personal component to it because we're working with humans and their problems and our own and ourselves. How do you
I
feel the group and the course has impacted you like that?
Well, I solve problems,
Yeah, exactly. You're not
right? Like,
helpless.
no longer eat cookies at night in the middle of the night. I get my teddy bear. Like, they're not massive problems.
That's right, because that's not what the group is for. It's not a problem-solving group, but in the
But they are
process.
massive problems
That's right.
because of
Exactly.
the ripples, right? And so like I don't eat the cookies at night, but then I am down 6 pounds because I'm not eating the cookies at night. Like
I
so it all
know.
plays
But
out.
isn't that cool too? Because then it's like I am the living representation of my method. And see, that to me is important and why I like the practice and the demos and the whole thing. Because it's like I need to be the recipient as well. And I need to
Mhm.
be observed as that. Right.
Well, and I mean, I've been through double knee replacement surgery and weight loss surgery and all these things
Right.
using hypnosis and
I,
ACH
I know.
as cleaning out the underbelly of the stuff. Because like all that surgery and stuff, that's tools. But
Yeah.
if I don't clean up the underbelly, I'm kind of
Just
screwed.
comes back. Exactly. You nailed it. Well, we could do a whole other interview of you and your soul, but I don't want to put that into this one, but that's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, I love my job. I love what I do,
Yeah.
and I love that you're my Yoda.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being in the group. You're such an amazing person. And just before we sign off, so tell everyone what is your expertise?
So I help women who have achieved sobriety from
Yes.
alcohol, but are still slipping and sliding in the transfer addictions. So
Yeah.
that's anything else that comes up that kind of takes over where the alcohol did.
Very
That's
interesting.
where we do work.
All right.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to say? Share? Anything else you want to add?
Please don't stop doing this stuff because I
No, I'm
really,
not stopping.
I really
We
love
have places to be. We have to help people to help.
it.
We have
I
a
love it.
whole revolution ahead. So we're just getting started here.
I
I'm
know.
super pleased and grateful that you're on board with me. You're an inspiration as well. I'm like very honored to watch your journey and your business and your niche and your family, everything evolve. It's amazing.
Thank you.
I'm glad we're here together.
Me too. I feel really like you have been my soft place to land in all of this. So I'm
Oh,
really
cry
grateful.
now.
I'm really grateful.
So cool. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow, that really does blow me away because, as you know, it's like always such a guessing game and struggle and what are we creating here? So to hear that is like extremely cool and powerful.
Thank
And
you.
I know that in me doing that for you, you are doing it for a bunch of other people and the
The
whole
world.
lot. So I'm grateful for your share and thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you for
Thanks for
being
being in
here.
the course. Thanks for being in the school. Thanks for mentoring everybody. Thanks for participating. Thanks for doing this interview with me.
I wouldn't want to be any other place.
Oh, you're so sweet. Cool. See you back in class. We have practice on Friday.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.